Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy D to the E, and today I want to really talk about the identity, not only for myself and what I'm doing, but definitely for my channel, and kind of explain why there's been such a drought, why my videos have been so sporadic, why I've had such a hard time staying consistent with one thing or another. One of the biggest problems that I have, and I know I'm probably not the only gamer that has this issue, but I've been playing so many different titles over the last year. I can't seem to find a game that I'll have fun for a small amount of time, but the thing is when it comes to content creating, it takes a lot of work. I don't have a crew. I'm not being paid for this. I'm not doing it for the money. I do it for fun. I do it because I enjoy it. I enjoy being a voice. It's a hobby. But the thing is that it takes a lot of work for me to do these videos. Whereas not only recording the footage, adding audio to it or audio during it if I'm streaming or whatever, and then breaking down the videos and doing the thumbnails and doing all that and then uploading it. It takes a lot of work, and I have 4 children. Okay, so I'm a dad of 4, and I have another one on the way and due in a month here. I have a full-time daily job, 2 actually, and I do this as a hobby. And so priorities are priorities, but I miss it, and it's a part. It pokes at me, and it's something that I really want to continue doing. However, I don't want to do it for something that I don't have a passion for. In order for me, something about me that you have to understand is, in order for me to put the effort into it, I have to have a passion for it. It's gotta really pull at me. And when I first started this channel, I started it with World of Warcraft, and I played World of Warcraft for 10 plus years. It was my game. Everything about it was my game. Unfortunately, though, when I first started out this channel, I was intimidated by so many different channels that when I came up with an idea, I would search for it, and there were already like 100 channels that already did a video of that idea. It's a very hard market to get into. And I realized halfway down the line that I was kind of asking myself, what are you doing this for? Are you doing this for the views? Are you doing this because you're trying to get paid? Like, what's your goal here, man? Because if you're not really doing it to get paid, who cares if they've already done the video? Just do videos you want to do. And once I got to that point, I really didn't care anymore. I just started doing whatever I felt I wanted to do. But the problem that I'm having is in so many different games, one of the reasons why I quit World of Warcraft was the loss of my guild, and there was this whole thing. I know I keep saying I'm gonna make a video about it. I am. I'm gonna talk about it. But there was just this loss of, as WoW went throughout the years, it lost its sense of it just too much. It was too theme parky for me in the sense that, like, your guild and everything that you were doing together didn't quite matter as much to the server, didn't quite matter as much to the overall, scheme of the game. It was just it's very isolated to just your group of people and what you were doing. And it just lost a sense of identity for me, overall, long story short. And I've been kind of searching for that in every other game. In order for me to make content on it, I have to be passionate about it. I got to be drawn into it. I started playing Warframe, and I really, really loved Warframe when it first came out when I was a new player. Really loved it. I was so into it. I was playing 12 hours a day. No joke. Loved everything about it. And as I've gotten more accustomed to it, gotten really, definitely deep into the game, every time I come up with an idea for a video, I find this lack of motivation. I'm like, I don't want to do build videos. That seems kind of boring to me. I don't want to do how-to videos of things that people already know. These concepts have already been out. Maybe I can do stuff on the new content. But the stuff that they release it's very bland and small, and the scope is very narrow, and there's not much to talk about. So, and it's just it doesn't call to me as much as I would like it to. And so what do I do? How do I move forward? What game do I play? And that is the issue that I've had, why the video stopped, and why I don't know what to do, because I've lost my sense of identity. Well, why is that? Because I'm looking for a game that not only do I like to play, that I can stick with, but it's going to draw me in and become my everything for my terms of gaming, right? So you'll see that I was going into reviews. I was like, maybe I should do some reviews. I kind of like that, but kind of didn't, because it required like a lot of playthrough through whatever game I was trying to review. just don't have enough time. You know, a lot of my friends, they don't play during the same times that I do. And I'm really looking for a game that I can build something where me and my friends or just a group of people can get together. We can actually do stuff that matters. We can actually do stuff that, you know, we depend on each other. We're going towards a common goal. I want some PvP. I want some PvE. I want some stuff that's going to have some intricate, you know, complexity to it, but also be super fun and baseline, you know, in terms of understanding, so I'm not getting frustrated, right? So I think I finally found my game, and I think I understand, at least right now, what direction I want to go. Now, I have decided to go with the new Amazon game, New World. I have put in my due diligence as far as what is to become or what is to be, watching the footage from the alpha, looking at the developers, watching the videos. And I noticed that one more thing that was super important to me that Blizzard lost was the sense of connection between the developers and the community. Now, I know when a game is first coming out, it appears, you know, developers might come out and they want to do all these different things and they want to pretend. I'm not saying that Amazon's pretending, but a lot of times what they say it's going to be, it never usually turns out to what it's going to be, the scope. And unfortunately, there's been so many companies that have let me down and have let all of us down in so many different games, that when developers say it's going to be great, just wait, you're like, we'll see. And, you know, but from what I've gathered so far, this actually does seem like something that has gotten my attention in a very positive way. Trying to wrap my head around the scope of what I'm trying to say here. Like, there's been so many games, Anthem, you know, I can think of one, just the new WoW expansion and the direction they went with BFA, just different things where like the developers were like, we're going to do this, we're listening to you. And it's like, okay, we give them the list and nothing happens. But they seem like they want to listen to the community. They seem like they have listened to the community in terms of the alpha. I'm going to make a whole different video kind of going into the New World and why I feel like this is my game and what I'm looking for. It seems to check all the boxes that I'm looking for in my next MMO, and something that I really wanted to go more in depth. I wanted to do, you know, I really wanted to build up my channel and have way more videos, way more different types of videos, but I want to do it on something that's really going to excite me. And thus far, this has excited me. Now, as I said, I put in my work. I have done the commitment. I have done the pre-order. Hopefully that's going to give me access. It does say that it's going to give me access to the beta. I did buy the deluxe version of the game. I'm taking this very seriously. And all the content and stuff that I've seen that's been shown to me thus far has got me very excited. Now, you know, people were saying maybe you should try out Final Fantasy 14, maybe you should try out this, try out that. I've tried out, I think, enough games. I did download Final Fantasy 14. I am currently playing it right now on my waiting period, as the beta for New World doesn't start for another week. So I am playing that right now. I'm not quitting Warframe. Let's get that straight. Not quitting Warframe, but it definitely is not going to be my main game. Unless DE comes out and does something amazing, then I might change my mind, but I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. And I think this is going to be the right direction for me and my channel. So if you've been following me for WoW content, that's never going to come back. I don't really see myself going back to WoW again. I'll go into another video explaining why that is. It's very in depth. You got 13 plus years of history. It can't be condensed into 2 sentences. They've changed. Anyways, and I think this is where I'm going to be. So, you know, if you guys haven't looked into the video, if you don't know what New World is, I'll, you know, look it up on your own, or you can watch my next video as I kind of go and start doing my content on it. And if you came to my channel for the WoW stuff, and if I'm gonna be losing you, unfortunately, I'm sorry. You know, it was fun while we had it. If you were looking for other games, there might be other games here and there throughout the lifespan, but I really want to get more serious and produce more consistent content on one game that I can really dig my teeth into and get really passionate about for you guys. And I think that would be the most beneficial for not only myself, but for my well-being and just my sense of scope and my sense of, like, you know, accomplishment and like, you know, having my channel have some sort of finalized identity, because trying to go back and forth with all these different things, it just doesn't work out. So check that out, you guys. Please like and subscribe if this is something you're going to be looking into. You know, stay with me. I appreciate that. I do plan on starting my own company, which is like a guild in the game. Again, I'll go into that in my next video. But as far as my direction of this video and the terms of this video, it's just a reassurance of this is the direction I'm going. Very serious about it, and we'll see. The game hasn't been released yet, and this could be a colossal letdown, and I hope not, because if it does, I might just have to shoot my channel in the forehead with a sniper rifle. That would be good, and everybody would be upset. Well, I knew I would, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's not jump to conclusion. It might not happen. It might, but it might not, but it might. Let's not talk about it, all right? And I'll see you guys in the next video. It's your boy D to the E. Peace out.